Good evening. Sorry for the wait. It took me quite a while to fix whatever the hell was wrong with my my stream, my chat. I managed to somehow fix it. I don't know what the fuck happened, but okay. I'm just gonna check audio, because that's something I always forget to check. Alright, it seems fine. Alright. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while, has it? I don't know. Well, it's midnight. It's literally 1 a.m., nearly 2 a.m. here, but I cannot sleep. Insomnia it's been a great friend recently. I just don't want to waste time. I want to do something instead of just lying on bed and reading fanfics or just watching videos. Anyway, today we're gonna be playing A Date with Death, but it's the DLC. So I bought it quite a while ago, but I never really managed to get my hands on it because I've been so busy, but here we are. And guess what? A Date with Death 2 is announced. Let me read this real quick. Remnants. Announcing A Date with Death 2 Remnants. Play as newly created Green Reaper 0213 in an underworld hit by revolution. Spend 2 weeks, get to know your new teammates, 5012, your trainer, and 0204, your fellow trainee. Create your own custom character from appearance to pronouns, walk around your base and meet other Green Reapers. And flirt your way to a number of good and bad endings. Access here. I already have it on my wish list. So, yes. Anyway. So today we're going to be playing this DLC. Which is Beyond the Bet. It adds a brand new storyline, news day 6 until day 4. So 4 new endings, new CGs and sprites, blah blah blah. 5 new game days. And then this adult patch, which I cannot stream because if I stream, I'm gonna get banned. I think you can already see from the face and the vibe the game is giving. In this expansion, I didn't buy this one because I feel like it's not really necessary. The art book, I am interested. I may consider buying it. I don't know. If I get the spare cash, that is. Anyway, let's get straight into it. For those who don't know, we left off. One of the best endings we can get is pushing Casper onto our bed. I guess try to fuck him. I don't know. Anyway, let's start. I'm going to be voiceover. You've been here before, haven't you? You've been that perfectly ordinary person with a perfectly ordinary job and a perfectly ordinary apartment. You met someone who called himself the Green Reaper and you fell in love. But is that the end of the story? To you, it feels like there's something more left. Begin at the start of the original game or jump to the end of day 5 and begin Beyond the Bet. Okay, I streamed day 1 to 5, so I'm not going to replay it. If you want to check out the gameplay, feel free to go check my stream. It was quite a while ago, but I did finish it, so we're gonna go straight into Beyond the Bet. Jump to Beyond the Bet. Okay, customize. ourselves quite a selection of clothing. Okay, what should I go with? It's winter now, at least where I'm living, so, I'm gonna choose this. This looks comfy. Or maybe this. This looks cute. This looks cute. I'm gonna choose this. Or this. Or this. 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 This looks fine. I'll choose this. Ooh. What hair? Well, that looks cute. This is like... Hold on. Is the music just gonna keep playing like that? Is it going to? I'm just gonna play around with the colors and styling a bit. Can I do a short one? Like this? This looks cute. This looks cute. This is like what I'm using, what I'm having right now. What I actually look like right now. Don't worry, nobody's gonna, excuse me, know who I am. Alright, let's choose the eye color. Okay, I don't actually have white brows, so no. Oh my god. That kind of scared me. Oh, wow. I was gonna look normal. Should I get some pink lips? You know what? Actually, I've been practicing putting makeup on. So I have been putting on, so it's like I just started practicing like putting makeup on, so I'm in that like very awkward phase where I kind of suck at everything. So yeah. I look absolutely awful, but I mean, who doesn't when they just started? It's not like I have some sort of talent when it comes to makeup, right? So ooh. Oh yeah, piercings. I do want to get more piercings, actually. What's this? Oh. Can I get something on my left ear? I do want to get a mouth piercing. Maybe a tongue or a lip. I don't know. I want to look cute. Give me something cute. Maybe an eyebrow? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Should I go full on, like, just have him flirt with me? Or, I don't know. What's the, oh wait. Oh wait, this is cute. Actually, no, you know what? I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna stick with this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. I look handsome. I look so hot. I wish I looked like that. I look like a fucking twink. You know what? You know what? This looks really nice. You know what? I'm just gonna go with black hair. I haven't really dyed my hair. I've never dyed my hair, actually. So I'm just gonna go with this. Let me change my clothes a bit, maybe. I'm gonna look like this. Oh, okay. Wait, so the head doesn't... Oh, no, it does kind of change the shape. This is too cute for me, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this. You know what? I do want to look cute. I don't know what to... I don't know what to do with myself. Neutral leaning. Masculine leaning. Custom. Neutral. I prefer to be called you know what? Masculine leaning. Captivating is fine. Yep. Alright, there we go. Okay. I think we're good. Does this music just keep going? Can I go back? Like, is there like a, I don't know, custom, like, streamer friendly mode? Alright, next page. We are called Sen. And, we're gonna... What's our last name? Nami. My favorite animal is cat. Right. Let's go. Wait, should I change my hair color again? You know what? I can be whatever the fuck I want. I'm just gonna have white hair. I kind of look like Casper. Okay, this is what I'm gonna go with. Alright. Let's go. Click here to input your character bio. I draw and I like to draw and play video games. I have a cat. I also have a cat. What should we name our cat? What should we name our cat? Her name is... What color should my cat be? I'll just call her... Wait, I actually had a list of cat names I wanted to give my cat back then. So... maybe I should have a look through that. I'm sorry, I know like this is taking a while, but you can never be too fast when it comes to you know, character designing. Alright, I'm just gonna go with I'm just gonna call her Lynx. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna call her Cinder. There we go. Alright. Should I save my photo? I think it's fine. Just go. Oh wait, I can choose my cat. Oh yeah, the wall colors. Blue. Blue reminds me of like dorms. That's so many pants. Blue, green, pink, yellow. Yellow looks fine. Polaroids. Oh. Yeah, I think this works. Wait, I can scroll down. I'm not putting anything like above my bed. It makes me kind of uneasy. I don't know why. Well, posters, yes, but like neat set. What does that say? I don't know, man. I can't sleep when something is like above me, so I'm just gonna go with this. Do the posters and the entrance clock. Wait, I already have a clock here. Why do I need a clock there? God, I'm so annoying when it comes to decorations, you know? This and this. Alright. And the plant. Maybe not this. Maybe just this. Okay. Name my pet. Cinder. Complete. Alright, we're here. You look up from your computer. Wait, hold on. Why is the BGM still playing? You look up from your computer out towards the night sky. And on the other side of the currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. What the hell? What the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well worth the trip here, I have to say. Grim. Grim? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Casper. Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Maybe I have. A very cute one. One that is kind of sexy. I kind of want to tease him, but like at the same time. I should give myself a higher pitched voice and give him a deeper one. Maybe. I don't know. A really pretty one. A really pretty one? Or a very cute one? A very pretty one. He's really pretty. He's ethereal. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. Because he's a Green Reaper, and he's called Casper. So, you admit you're pretty? No. I'll admit that you are, though. Holy shit. Oh. Which you should know, to be truthful. Because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. Nope. Nope. Not flustered one bit. It's It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. So hot tonight. Yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You're very attractive. That has nothing to be shy about. Oh, just stop talking for a minute. You're staring too much. Misugi. You're staring too much. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Grim. Casper. Casper, then. Yes, mortal. Oh my god. I'm trying to hold in my fucking... I do not live alone, so like... I'm scared. My... whoever's like, you know, next to me is just gonna... just like, shut the fuck up. I just move chat a bit. Anyway. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Fuck, my cursor disappeared. Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? Fuck. Going to OBS fucked up my cursor. Can I? Oh, fucking hell. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? Wait, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna quit title. Okay. Give me a moment. I need to... I need to fix this. I need to quit the game. Because the cursor disappeared out of nowhere. I cannot play like this. I need to stop switching between tabs whenever I'm streaming. That's not a good habit. Alright, we're back. Alright, we're back. There we go. Alright. Alright, the cursor is back. Alright, let's load the save file. Completely destroyed the immersion. Alright. We're back. How are you even standing, sitting, whatever you're doing there? I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? This doesn't make sense. So being a Green Reaper is fine and believable, but you draw the line at floating? Alright, fair point. Is it magic? Something like that. It's quite simple. Can you teach me? I don't think that's a good idea. If something went wrong, it would be my fault. Oh fuck. And of course, it would be breaking many rules. Aw, you can't just say you care. Maybe I'm just not fond of cleaning you off the floor. Maybe you just want to avoid admitting you kinda care? No levitation lessons for you. Boo. Boo, Casper. Take me for a ride, you know? No. I mean, I mean, not, no. I gotta keep it together for this guy. Oh my god, I cannot. Look. If we can go for a night stride in the sky, that would be so romantic. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I would be so careless? I don't know, would you be? No? Yes, I don't know, would you be? Have cast a glamour. Silly me. Okay. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside of my window? Excuse me. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. So you're a raven, I guess? Okay. A raven. Of course. Why not something a little more cute? Why would I pick something overly cute? Why wouldn't you? I shall keep it in mind for next time. But I do need to know. Yes? How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. You fucking doxed me? I know everything about you, Sunshine. Look, if this were to happen in reality, I would have called the cops on you, but you know, this is not reality, so I'll give you a pass. So I assumed you've come to claim it? My soul, that is. Definitely not something else. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? No. I'm here because I have something here with me hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Flowers? For me? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you like, so I picked ones that looks like you. I'm gonna rail you so hard tonight. You better come down here. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Casper. Yes, mortal. Thank you. No, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? Yes! Yes! Fuck yes. I'll promise and try and be good. I feel like it would be lit. Then please do come in. Ah. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. Next time. What a shame, but fine. If you change your mind, I don't want to be rude, you know? Like, what a shame, but fine. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want these. Open the window a crack or keep the window closed. Of course I'm gonna fucking open it for him. There we go. God, he looks so flustered. Look at him. Look at this man. Look at this baby girl. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks? Here you go, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold, even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also very... nice. I would have thought hands could be so alluring. What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls, huh? Then. Better than yours, wouldn't you say? No? You can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper. And since when am I yours? Since the moment we met. Since 2 more days and your soul is mine anyway. Since right now. 2 more days and your soul is mine anyway. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper. I can't do this, I can't. I can't stop smiling whenever I'm reading the dialogue. Sunshine. Do be careful. Since you act so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Hey, Casper. Oh, never mind. I wish we had a few more days together. Here comes the DLC. You've already planned to take the day off work today, which was lucky, really. Because you woke up this morning with something terrible. A cold. Your head hurts. Your nose was stuffed. Your head hurt, your nose was stuffed, and your throat felt like you'd been swallowing gravel. Which you hadn't, of course. That would be stupid. You'd never eat gravel. Alright, suck it. You decided to stay in bed for the day and rest up, and it's midday when you wake up again feeling bored and lonely. And what better to do when you're bored and lonely than chat with the guy who wants you dead. Here we go. Oh my god, I've missed this so much. Awaiting status. Should I just... Should I just match? There we go. The flowers suit you. I can't click the other places. Casper? Where's Red Little Reaper? Casper? I just wanted to say thanks. It's kind of embarrassing just to type this out, but I really am grateful for the flowers. I felt a little stunned yesterday, so just wanted to make sure you knew. Ugh. It was quite obvious. I saw your face when I handed them to you. Perhaps you've already forgotten. My memory isn't that bad. And I remember your cute face too. Are you feeling shy? Your ears were red. I think even your shoulders were blushing. Is that possible? Does my charm make your full body blush? What? It isn't likely that such a thing happened. I am the Green Reaper, damn it. The Green Reapers and Green Reapers do not spend their time blushing. Maybe you're not like the other Green Reapers. I am perfectly normal. He's trying so hard. Just admit you're fucking gay, man. Blushing is your normal, I'm afraid. Perhaps the flowers were a bad idea. How so? Well, I love them. You do? I told you that already, silly man. Silly man? I do not particularly like this nickname. Then you should listen properly, mister. I love these flowers. I didn't know I could enjoy flowers so much. Should I press them? Because pressing them like keeps them forever, right? I'm thinking of pressing them in a few days. Pressing them into what? Like, drawing them flat in a book or something. You know, like some people do with their wedding ring. Then maybe I can use the petals for a bookmark or something. I don't know yet, I just want to keep them forever. Don't you think that would be nice? Then they'll be with me forever. Oh my god. Might I remind you that your forever extends to today and tomorrow. Right. Of course. Soul taking and all that. You could sound a little more frightened. You're too sweet to be afraid of. Silly hat. Silly fucking Casper. Ugh. Many have feared me. Mr. Big Bad Scary Green Reaper. That's your name. Exactly. You're beginning to understand. I am starting to think you have a kink for bullying people, you know. What if I do? Maybe it's you with the being bullied kink. I'm not judging. If anything, it shows you're compatible. It's cute. And honestly, it's teaching me something new about myself. Turns out I like flustered baby girls. Turns out I have a thing for sexy men that are easily flushed. Wow, the sexy part is extremely truthful. Once again, I am the Green Reaper. The Green Reaper, a personification of death, evil, bad guy. He's so silly. Why is he like this? I love him so much. We should really change his name to Casper. Why is it still Green Reaper? Green. Why is it still Green? A Green Reaper. That is beside the point. Okay, but you're a Green Reaper who usually is blushing from ear to ear. Are other Reapers like that? Or are they actually scary? I am scary. But, well, the other Reapers are varied, I suppose. I do not spend much time with them. But they are similar to mortals in ways, all of their own quirks and annoyances. Are there more hot guys? Who is the weirdest one? Are there pretty ladies? Who's the weirdest one? A curious question, but also an easy one. There is another Reaper named Douglas the Second. We are not sure why he calls himself that. There was never a Douglas at the first. How do you know? There was an official investigation into the matter. The upper management were extremely distraught, actually, thinking they had forgotten whoever Douglas was the first was. But no, he never existed. I keep burping because... Oh my god. Probably because I ate something this evening, I don't know. You should ask him why he calls himself that. I did once. It was some years back. His answer was that he felt like a second. He also collects used tissues, so I fear that's not his only oddity. What the fuck? That's so disgusting. Get him away from me. That is kind of weird. But hey, who am I to judge? What? I don't fucking collect tissues. What are you talking about, me? I collected some weird stuff when I was a kid. What did I collect, actually? I used to collect movie tickets. Like physical movie tickets. I know some movies like offer like digital types of tickets, but now like back then when I was still a student, well, I am a student. I'm in uni, but back then I would like collect movie tickets, and I would put them in like a folder, and then like because of like the passage of time they kind of fade in color and I don't know what movie I actually watched, but it was fun. Anyway, back into the game. Like stamps, rocks, teeth, spoons. I never really collected rocks. I collected stamps, I guess. Stamps. That seems rather normal. I had like 4,000 of them last I checked. Wow. What? That is far too many stamps. You never have too many stamps, Grim. Not to backtrack, but... What did you say? I have a kink for bullying people? Honestly, Grimmy, you just make it too easy. It's fun. I like teasing you. Teasing him is so much fun. You're filling a hunger I didn't even know I had. And I've been absolutely starved, apparently. That's like discovering a kink you never had. Well, yeah, bullying kink, I guess. I'm gonna spank him. What the fuck did I just say? Well, fortunately, you are a capable mortal who can feed yourself. Aww. What the fuck is this? Ad. That's no fun, Grim. Come feed me. Some of the dialogue choices are questionable, but I'm fine with it. Feed you? What, like a child? I'm waiting for the airplane. You'll be waiting for some time. What if I flutter my eyelashes at you? Would that change your mind? I'll get down on my knees and beg. Pretty please. Oh my god. Well, I want him to come and fuck me, so yeah, sure. Oh fuck, maybe I creeped him out. See? I told you, you make it too easy. It is not my intention. You just overwhelm me sometimes. It is a strange foreign feeling no one else has ever pulled at my heartstrings, so... Bruh. You should be careful there, Grimmy. A guy could misunderstand what you mean. If I were at a bar and I said that to a guy who was drinking next to me and he said, oh, that kind of tugged at my heartstrings, I'd go to a fucking hotel room right there and pulled him onto bed, stripped him naked. You cannot. I cannot resist that kind of shit. I'm sorry, that was a bit wild back there. You're just trying to trick me for my soul again, aren't you? Aren't you? Right. Yes, I am of course being a crafty Green Ripper, because I want your soul, because that is my job. Of course. Feeling conflicted, Casper? Confliction is beneath me. I am always sure of myself. Are you sure? Even when it comes to me? To make you feel things you didn't know possible, Graham? I have plenty of abilities, Sen. Amazing abilities. To lie is not one of them. Yes. You make me conflicted, confused, angry, happy, sad, all at once. But that is my own problem. Perhaps there was always a fault in my creation. I think you're perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just that, you know, being in love with someone. Any other time I would agree with you. I've always known I am perfect. And yet today I am not certain of that fact. Ugh. I will deal with it myself. Don't you have something better to do on your days off, mortal? You have so few days left and you use them to torment me. It seems like a waste. Well, actually, I'm in bed still. In bed? Sunshine, it's nearly evening. You should be having dinner, not lounging. Give a guy a break, Grimmy boy. I'm feeling off today. Pretty sure I'm dying, actually. What? Eh. It's just a cold. I figured I'd just stay in bed with Cinder and chat with you. How have you let a common cold take you, mortal? Did you go to sleep with wet hair? No. I never sleep with my hair wet because my mom used to get so many headaches because of that, so I learned the lesson. I mean, I don't think so, at least. Did you leave your window open all night? Maybe a smidge. Like a teeny weeny smidge. Just enough that a Green Reaper could sneak in if he wanted to. Very irresponsible. But realistically, even if it were closed, that would not stop me. That does not surprise me in the slightest. You throw pianos from 20 stories up at innocent people. Me. May as well add breaking and entering onto your rap sheet as well. I believe I've told you before that your mortal laws do not apply to me. And even if they did, they would be unable to catch me. I am like an eel, far too slippery. I think you'd be like a slugworm. That's too mean. Ah yes, slippery eel Casper. I always thought you were giving eel. I did not mean I was actually like an eel, minus the slipperiness. No, but there's some similarities, isn't there? You like... Sorry, my cat. You like axolotls. Those are kind of similar. I've never touched one, but they look slimy. They are not similar at all. This is what mortals call a stretch. You're the one who said you were like an eel. I take it back then. Look, Mr. Eel Reaper, it doesn't matter if I left the window open anyway. I do that all the time. I don't think that's what made me sick. Mr. Eel Reaper. Fine. Did you forget to wear a coat when you left your apartment? It's just a cold, Graham. Chill. I'll be fine in a few days. It happens to everyone. It's super common. My throat is kind of fucked up today. It does not happen to everyone. It is an illness purely for mortals. Sure, but it's not a big deal. It's just a bit inconvenient. You say that when you're young, people. When you reach your 30s, you are done for. But hey, I mean, it means I can talk to you some more. How so? I don't see what stops you from talking to me when you're well, too. You could try cleaning your glasses. Well, I'd usually be at work. I speak to you on work hours every day. Okay, well, if I do that, I'll probably get fired. Why? As long as you get your required work done, why should whatever else you do matter? To be honest, that's how I feel too. My boss wouldn't agree. Well, I think you should let this boss of yours know that you may speak to whoever you wish. I'll be right on that. It's called work manners. Workplace manners, Casper. Excuse me, sir. The Green Reaper wants to chat. Bye. You are rehearsing it good. He's so silly. Perhaps say that if he gets in the way, he may find his life cut short. Oh, you'll kill my boss for me? Well, then I'll lose a job. I'll lose my job for that. You wouldn't do that. He does not know that. I don't think he'd believe me. But what does that matter? I'm meant to die today or tomorrow. If this illness does not take you first. It's a cold, for fuck's sake. And unexplained illness. Dude, are you a boomer? I mean, even boomers know, like, colds don't kill you unless you're, like, a fossil. I don't know. You must have some idea. Why are you sick? How have you allowed this? I don't know if there's any specific reason. It's just going around again, I guess. That is not sufficient for me. How daring something like a cold take root in you. I appreciate the sentiment, but it's really no biggie. You are accepting this illness too easily. You must be prepared to fight back against that which wrongs you. Chill, dude, it's just the germs. Is it your head? Your stomach? I'm bleeding out of my eyes. Okay, it's getting kind of worried, so I don't want to, you know. I'm bleeding out of my eyes. I'd say both. I feel so tired for a person that's done nothing but sleep. Well, not that I slept very well, but I've just been lounging around all day. You did not look unwell when I visited you last night. No? How did I look? Captivating. Flustered. As well as absolutely captivated by my good self, of course. How could you not? Me? Captivating and flustered? Are you sure you're not thinking of yourself? I would take that as a compliment, but your words are dripping with sarcasm once again. I would never be sarcastic to you, Grim. Ah, I was not aware you were a comedian. I have been practicing my jokes. Fuck. What happened? Oh. Knock knock. I do not like these jokes. Knock knock. Who is at my door? The Green Reaper. The Green Reaper who? Okay, I actually hadn't thought the joke this far though. I guess we'll never know. That is immensely unsatisfying. You finished the joke then. Let me know when you work it out. You are the comedian here. You finish the joke yourself. I'll be waiting. Glad to know that sickness does not dampen your personality. You love my personality, you know it. You're head over heels for me. Yes, of course, almost as much as I love Azrael. Answer this. Fine. Hello. Speaking of Azrael, where is he? He is resting. His role is tiresome, so he spends much time recuperating. Can you bring him over? I want to see his cute little face. Pretty please. I told you, he is resting. Can he not rest in your arms? I wouldn't mind resting in. I think he'd enjoy that. And we both know you snuggle him at night. I like that you have a soft side. You act all tough and scary, but I know it's all a front. I am not tough and scary. There is something wrong with your natural fight or flight instincts. Wait, did you just deny that? Wait, I am tough and scary. There is something wrong with your natural fight or flight instincts. I am death incarnate. That should be something that strikes fear into the heart of any and all mortals. Whoops. Try myself. I'll try my hardest to act more scared. Let's practice. Okay. Fear me, for I am the Green Reaper, mortal. Well, we can work on that. You are so much trouble, mortal. At least you look cute snuggled up like that. Oh, what's that? Speak up, Grim. I see your blush. Don't pretend. I can't hear you when you're mumbling. I said you look cute snuggled up like that. I'm going to melt into my chair and disappear. A cute little Casper puddle. Oh. Do I? Yes. It is beyond annoying. A scary Casper puddle. Not cute. Why are you texting me while you're on call with me? How so? I should not find a mortal cute. I am a being created to hunt, to take, to destroy, and to rebuild. Not to be doing whatever it is I'm doing. Well, I don't mind. It's nice when you call me cute. Most mortals, I imagine, would find it terrifying. You are unique, Sunshine, to say the least. But this is all far, far beside the point. How could you be sick? I didn't have much choice in that matter. It's not like I saw an ad for sick people near you and rushed on over. It just happened. Why are you making such a big deal about it though? Everyone gets sick. I do not get sick. Like, ever? Yes, like ever. Reapers do not get mortal sicknesses. What about Reaper sicknesses? They do not exist. Well, except for soul sicknesses, of course. I cannot accept the sickness of yours. Nothing should be able to touch you except me. Maybe if you say please. That seems kind of worse than a cold. At least its cause can be pinpointed. You, however, are much weaker than me in that regard. Hey. Are you not sick for no reason? I'm sure there is a reason, I just don't know it. Which proves my point. It is nothing to be upset about. You and I are simply different. Little blib. Little blib. The body of a mortal is much more fragile. You should take more care of yourself. You should take more care of yourself. How am I supposed to take your soul if you're unwell? Quite easily. Wait, doesn't that just make it simpler for you? I suppose I should be agreeing, but taking your souls like this simply does not work for me. I do not accept it. I don't think your acceptance makes a difference. You can't exactly pull the sickness from my body, can you? What? I am not some vampire who sucks out illnesses. Hey, I never said anything about sucking, pulling, Casper. Hey, I never said anything about sucking. Pulling, Casper. Pulling. But that's obviously not actually possible. Maybe humans will evolve. and be immune to being sick as well one day. Who knows? I think it's more likely you all kill each other and then I can retire. I agree. I totally agree. Anything is possible. Perhaps there was once a time where Reapers could become ill too. Or maybe we always have been. Huh? You live forever, right? Is the very first Reaper still around? Who was it? I have no answer for you there. I do not have access to classified information like that. I am just a lowly Reaper. Even if it is even documented at all. Why would it be? You didn't just all appear out of nowhere. Right? I can't say. I don't know how we came to be. We just simply are. Sounds like a mystery waiting to be solved to me. Forget me being sick for a second, okay? I have a question. Go ahead. I really like your name. I understand it may be difficult for you to recognize Mortal, but that was not a question. The definition of a question is a sentence worded unexpressed or expressed so as to elicit information. What you said was a statement. I know this is a difficult concept. Shut the fuck up, Pipsqueak. Shut the fuck up. Shh. I'm getting to it. How did you get your name? How do you think? Do you have Reaper parents who gave it to you? No, I have no parents. I have no family at all, technically. Though many think of their fellow Reapers as their siblings, I suppose. A sentiment I do not share, unfortunately. Wait, you don't have parents? What, did you just spring into existence one day? That is likely the simplest explanation. Huh? No one is sure exactly how we are created. But I have always looked as I have now. There was no childhood nor parents or growing up. I have always been the Reaper you see now. Yes, I've always been this handsome. I did not ask. Nobody fucking asked, Casper. You shut your cute little mouth up, alright? But you had to be created somehow. Like, I don't know, from a womb? Likely, yes. But I do not remember it. So, how'd you get your name? What if I told you that was classified too? Well, now you know. Casper. You already broke rules telling me your name, didn't you? Huh. I chose it for myself. I didn't know why or where it came from. It just felt right. I like it. That is appreciated. I also enjoy your name. Do you enjoy when I say your name? You know what your name would sound great with? Do you enjoy when I say your name? Casper. Casper. Steve. My name is not Steve. He's so funny. Apologies to every Steve out there, but that is not as good of a name as Casper. I agree. Yeah, you're definitely a Casper. Sunshine, you don't know what you're doing to me here. Making you fall hopelessly and completely in love with me? Dear God, you should watch what you say. You might give me a heart attack otherwise. Are you saying it's true? That's one way to get out of our bed, hey? There is no out. I must get your soul. If I do not, then someone else will. Can't you just lie and say you took it? God, what have I gotten myself into? What you ask of me is my death. To be fair, you're also asking me to die. Yes, I suppose I am. What a position we've found ourselves in. It seems a little unfair. I like talking to you, Casper. It's not fair that has to be over so quickly. And I know life is unfair, yada yada. But this sucks. I know, Sunshine. That is the nature of what you are and what I am. You and I are different, I know this, and yet I can't help how you... There are still too many things I am unsure about for this to be over tomorrow. I am still looking into your peculiar soul. Time is unforgiving. I have little choice in the matter, just so you know. I exist for this job. I am this job. I am a tool for those more important than myself. I do not decide who should die. I am just the one who makes sure it happens. I understand. I actually feel sorry for you. For what reason? You should feel more sorry for yourself. You're stuck where you are. Sure, us mortals live and die and all that. But we're capable of change. We're capable of making decisions that affect our lives. It feels like you can't do anything but keep existing, doing the same thing day in and out. Perhaps that's why I've enjoyed this. Enjoyed you. You're a little bit of change. Sunshine, stay right there. I won't be long. Huh? Huh? What the fuck? Casper? Where'd you go? Hello? There's no response. Confused and slightly annoyed, you shut your laptop for now. You feel a little lonely all of a sudden. It's a bit of a strange feeling to you. You never thought of your apartment as lonely. You've enjoyed living alone, decorating your rooms to your liking. But right now, it feels a little empty. You get out of bed, legs wobbly, and put your laptop back on your desk. Just in time to make eye contact with someone outside of your window, eyes wide. He's here. You hurriedly open the window and a little shyly, he steps inside. Casper? Sunshine. I told you I'd have no problem coming in. Oh my god, he's in front of me. The Green Reaper is in my apartment. Wait, are you here for my soul? I can hardly take it with you, looking as you do. Are you calling me ugly? Wow, I look that bad. I didn't mean it like that. You look much more ill in person. Come on, let me help you to bed. He takes your hand, his gloved fingers gentle, and leads you to your bed. He tucks you in carefully, and that feeling of loneliness is instantly replaced with a strange warmness. Being looked after by the Green Reaper wasn't on your bingo card, but it's not so bad. You shouldn't be walking around. Where's your water? I wasn't really feeling like incorrect. Wait here. Casper disappears from view, walking away from your bed and into your kitchen. You're thankful you actually washed your dishes last night. He returns, a glass of water in his hand. Drink. You are unwell. You must keep yourself hydrated. How do you know? Are you hungry? Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. I'll prepare you a mortal meal. A mortal meal? What do you eat then? I don't like how you call it a mortal meal. It is food for a mortal, is it not? Is that any different to what you eat? That is beside the point. I will not be long, so stay in bed, okay? Alright. And then he's gone again, figure disappearing back into the kitchen. Butterflies rise up in your stomach. That's a strange feeling too. Like you're a kid in the schoolyard. You're thinking of this when it starts banging, clattering, something falling? Then silence. You stare towards the kitchen. More banging, more clattering. You want to jump out of bed and go see what exactly is going on, but you do feel a little faint. You instead decide to trust in Casper for better or for worse, and yet await whatever he considers a mortal meal. It's around 25 minutes later when he reappears. What the hell was all of that? All of what? The banging and clattering and stuff. Your kitchen is a tough beast. It required some raining. It fought unbearably. It's a room, not a beast. Is there any kitchen left? I believe I only started one fire, but I handled the issue. I handled the issue myself. He fucking started a fire in my apartment. This bitch. Right. Just one. Fortunately, I was well equipped and deal with the raging inferno. It chose the wrong opponent. I'm sure it was terrified. Casper makes his way to your side, the smell of food reaching your nose. It doesn't smell terrible, but it does smell burnt, whatever it is. But looking up at him like this, that doesn't matter much. Over video calls and even when he was at your window, it was hard to tell how handsome he really is. Well-toned arms, a good-looking face, perfect hair. It hits you then how wild this situation is. He looks between you and the bed, cheeks slightly flushed before he sits down carefully on the edge of it. Here. This is the first time I'm cooking for someone else, so he hands you the plate. On it is, you're not really totally sure at first. It is normal food, correct? Looking closer, it almost looked like pancakes. Have you ever made this before, Casper? Of course not. I have no time for fancy cooking. Fortunately, I am good at nearly everything I try my hand at. I simply searched on the internet and I created them perfectly. They're quite charred. What do you mean? Oh, Casper, you're so cute. They're perfect, really. You're making it sound as if they're less than perfect, though. My bad. Thank you, Grimmy. It's the least I could do. The least? The least you could do was not come over, tuck me into bed, and feed me dinner. You're sick. What kind of person would I be if I just left you alone? Go on, eat. You look down at the food. You look back at Casper. You look at the food again. And you decide that for him, you eat it. Fortunately, it's not burned all the way through. The middle is raw, somehow. Lovely. Still, it's not terrible, and you managed to get it down. So, how was it? It was interesting. You've outdone yourself. Ha! I knew you'd say that. I can do anything I put my mind to. Somehow, I'm not surprised. You seem to have reddened up a little, but you must be running a fever. Casper takes the plate from you and sets it aside before coming back to sit on the edge of your bed. He looks down at his gloves, conflicted before he pulls them off. His fingers are long and thin, and his hands are without a single blemish. Of course, knowing Casper, that was a given. Your heart skips a beat as he raises his hand to your forehead. His fingers are cool and refreshing. You feel yourself almost lean into his touch. You look up and into his eyes, which look back down towards yours. You see yourself reflected in those red eyes. He opens his mouth as if to say something, then closes it again. He does this a few times, and you wonder to yourself what exactly he wants to say to you. But he never gets the chance. There's a zap, as if an electric current had just passed between the two of you. Casper pulls his hand back in a flash. What the? What was that? He stares down towards his hand incredulously. Unsure, he reaches back out towards you, his hand fighting your cheek. It's not as abrupt this time, but you feel it, like an electric buzz where your skin meets. Huh. It must be because of our connection. Our bodies react to our touch. How strange, I've never read of anything like it. You lean into his touch again. It feels nice. There is silence between the two of you, a silence that seems to stretch out far longer than it's really been. It's built with a common understanding. Tomorrow, you must die. If you don't, then you win the bet, and his soul is yours for the taking. You are two people connected by misfortune, both trying desperately to avoid the inevitable. Sunshine, Yes, Casper? I should go. Reach out and take his hand. Will you stay instead? What? You know, I'm so sick. Who knows what will happen if you leave me? Please? Okay. The room is even darker now. The sun set some time ago, but you barely even noticed. You were too concerned with the man in front of you. The man you've come to be quite fond of. I only have one bed though. I hardly need to sleep anyway. Would you do it with me anyway? Would you... Oh my god. Would you do it with me anyway? Sleep with you? Yeah. Wait a second. I mean, literally sleep. Snooze. Catch some ZZZs. Of course, I knew that, obviously. You're inviting death into bed with you, Sunshine. It never ends well. Not for anyone. It's a risk I'm willing to take. You have no sense of danger. I'm serious, though. You said it yourself, I was meant to die a long time ago, right? I think I've lived all this extra time to meet you. You take his hand and pull him down beside you, moving over to give him room. No one else has ever laid beside you in bed like this, in this bed like this. He puts his head down on the pillow, staring at you through the darkness. Do you ever wish things were different? I wish so many things were different. Like what? Sometimes I wish I was a human. Wish I was capable of change, as you put it. I've always been proud of my work, I still am. But that doesn't mean I don't wish for more. For something different. Why not do it? He smells now, just slightly. There's sadness behind it. I'm not like you. What would you do if you were human? I would do what I wish to do now more than anything. Something completely foolish. It's good to be foolish sometimes. Get some sleep, Sunshine. You feeling better is more important than anything else. Your eyelids feel heavy now. Your heart races. And yet you feel calm, laying beside this man you think you've never felt so safe in your life. Ironic, really, when he happens to be the Grim Reaper. You slip away, drifting into a peaceful sleep as you feel his hand still in yours. New items added to gallery. I wonder what's gonna happen? You woke up in this morning to find Casper gone. At first you're stressed out, thinking that something happened to him. Or worse, you imagined him all along. But as it turns out, Casper is just in a career that doesn't wait for anybody. You found a note on your side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little, scared, but it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching, and spending some time with Cinder, you notice a flyer under your door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night, fireworks, stalls, and a fun time await. You sigh a little. That would be nice, but technically today's the day you're supposed to die. Right, what to do, my bed. Where's my cat? Change, I don't want to change the music. Bookshelf. My bed. Let's check my laptop. Okay, let's check the door. You put your ear to the door, ready to eavesdrop on your neighbors once again. But instead of whispers, or phone calls, or proclamations of love, you hear the sound of moving. You poke your head out, curious to see people from a moving company carrying boxes from the apartment next door. It seems your neighbor is very suddenly moving. Feeling a little disappointed but also incredibly curious, you go back into your apartment and think for a while on your next door neighbor. You never met them, never even got their name. Life is pretty fleeting, huh? Water my plant. Give your plant a little sprout of big drink water. Though you don't speak sprout, it seems to say thank you. Bookshelf. Pick a new book to read. Am I bad? Impulses. Am I bad? Is that why I'm still here? I stayed, didn't I? I've stayed now. How long has it been? At first it was hard. I needed to hunt and eat to survive. At some point that stopped mattering. My body got slow. My limbs got weak. I laid down to rest and never truly moved again. Still, I waited. I was told to stay, so I stayed. My meat was consumed by the larger beasts. The smaller took what remained. I witnessed the pale parts buried in snow, defrosted, buried in snow, defrosted, countless times as even they were taken by the vegetation. Here I waited. I was told to stay for what felt like an eternity. I couldn't move away. I was just here, waiting, fulfilling my obligation. Water time. He told me to stay. He had never kept me waiting so long. When he returned, there was always meat and merriment. Meat and merriment. Those were the times I coveted. How long had it been since I tasted either? How long had it been since I moved? Not needing to eat was a plus, but it made this process maddening. Maddening was an interesting way to put it. When I lived and breathed, everything was simple. As time dragged on, I ironically became more conscious of everything. Sunrise, sunset, moon full, no moon, fresh flowers, falling leaves. I have to learn to move again. He expects me to hunt and sniff and chase. I need to move. I can't look around, yet I see all around me. I can't sniff, yet I feel the life nearby. Animals, trees, bugs, something smaller. They all move. Why can't I? Was I not good? Was it because I left to eat and drink? I haven't left in what feels like an eternity. He never returned, but I stayed. I stayed, but I need to move. The smallest ones, they move, wiggle, they float. Is that how I move? Sunrise, sunset, full moon, new moon, fresh snow, baked earth. Baked earth. Wiggle, movement, it feels like glancing. I can sense more in one direction, less in the other. I can no longer sense my pale parts, but I feel them beneath me. Like an anchor, they withhold my glance. How can I stay any longer? He must need me. How can I stay any longer? He must need me. The meat and merriment are gone. His scent has long since faded. My scent no longer exists. Scent, earth, grass, life, death. The sting of snow. The weight of dew, the burn of sun, the wilt of death. I smell it all. The smallest things wiggle, the bigger things spread, as above as below. They are rooted to the ground too, yet they push through and make it their own. I feel myself spread as the years pass. Years, that's what these are. The sun fades, the moon fades, the seasons fade. Decades. I've spread to become immense. I'm only trying to move, yet now I feel the world move beneath my feet. Feet. For a moment I'm sure I felt the earth, but then it was gone. The smallest things notice me. The spreading things flock to me. The wise things fear me and warn each other to stay away. Wise things. Not him though. I hadn't realized there were more wise things here. I can't feel him or smell him. I need to move. Sun fades, moon fades. How many times have we circled the hearth? I study them now. The wise things avoid me, but they can't evade me. They hunt and eat too, but not near me. They crowd together in little rings and bark at each other with meaning. They use those barks to warn each other away from here. Still I catch them where I can see occasionally. That's how they do it. Impulse to signal, signal to chemical, chemical to channel. A river becomes an ocean. Who knew that it took so much to step? Feet, no fur, no four, not four, only two. I studied the wise things too hard. Will he recognize me? Am I good? Beat and merriment, the merriment, songs and tales. The meat, I smell it. Impulse, signal, chemical, channel, river, ocean, left foot forward. Impulse, signal, chemical, channel, river, ocean, right foot forward. Ocean, left, ocean, right. Left, right. Feet step, hands sway, eyes see, ears hear. Nostrils smell, tongue tastes, skin feels. My bare feet sink into the earth with every step. Those spreading below are pushed down, but spring back up as I move on. The smell of meat is pouring out of the nearby ring of trees. Tiny particles of meat and wood which enter my nose and send the impulse to make my mouth water. The sounds of merriment are assailing me. So many wise things. Some sing, some dance. Some are making the complex sounds I've heard with meaning. All of them are the loudest things I've heard in decades. I reach out with my hand and push against the tree barrier. The merriment ends as I stumble into their enclosure. I didn't mean to make their huge sticks crash down, but they seem more worried than angry. My eyes see people, my ears hear screams, my nostrils smell meat, my tongue tastes air. I let out the first sound I've made in centuries. A gasp, a whine. It's not the bold bark I remember. Surely he'll hear it and come running. I found the meat, and now you found me. My skin feels cold. Not enough hair. The mankind whine back at me and surround me. Sit. That whine I know. I do my best. Left thigh, right thigh, down. More sounds from the humans. My thighs feel tree. Dead tree. They've been sitting on large cuts of dead trees. The corpses of the trees stayed here, but they're not living anymore. There are only their pale parts. These are only their pale parts. Am I dead? Is he dead? If so, there's no need to stay or move. Eyes closed, body weak, fade away. I can finally rest. Ocean drains, river runs dry. Chemicals dissipate, signal fades. All that's left is the source of the impulse. Source? Fuck. What? It's called the sound that's the hound that stayed. Alright, time to check my laptop. Can I do anything with my plants? Okay. Check my computer. Wait, there's something in the gallery. Wait. You know what? Let's check it after this gameplay. Okay, let's save this. Alright, there we go. Let's go to the laptop now. Oop. Whoa, what a nice... You're kind of baby girl coded. What? What kind of quote is that? Oh my god. A gallery. Something new, right? Oh my god. Oh, pecs. Oops. What's this? Oh, the mistletoe. What's the mistletoe? And this was the sprite from the sprite from the ending we got, I think, when we pulled him in Wallpapers. Ooh. These are the other games, right? This looks fine. I'll just stick with this. Well, this looks fine too. Music. This game has great music, by the way. Internet. HavePatientPlease.com. Is it actually gonna make me wait like forever or something? There's definitely not. Is there actually nothing? Like, will I get an achievement if I wait it out? You already have the achievement. Oh. Okay. My bad. Paint. I'm gonna paint a big heart. There we go. Games. Pong. Wait, I can actually play Pong here? I suck at Pong, unfortunately. Can I win at least one round? Come on, come on. Yes. It's gonna get faster and faster, right? Because that's how Pong works. Fuck, it's so fast. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes! I won. Let's fucking go. Runner. Did I press spacebar? Oh, yeah. What the fuck? That's so fast. This is so hard. This is so hard. What the fuck? Come on. What? What about the wordlet? You have 5 turns to guess the 5-letter word. A correct answer letter turns green. Correct letter in the wrong place turns yellow, and then incorrect letter turns gray. Okay. Dang it. Casper? Death? No. What's the word? Wait, no. I want to play this a bit. What should I... A? No. What about... I'm just gonna... I don't want to waste any more time. I'm just gonna go to chat room. And... yeah. Start. Sin, are you awake yet? Hope you're feeling better this morning. I know I left a note, but I still feel it is proper to apologize for leaving so abruptly here too. Work calls and as it does, and you were sleeping very soundly. I could not bring myself to wake you. I'm awake. Thanks for making me breakfast. There was no need to thank me. It was not difficult. The remains of my kitchen say otherwise. Ah, yes. As I said last night, your kitchen and I engaged in a manner of battle over who would be the dominated, and who would be the dominatee. Once again, I have found myself superior. To my kitchen? Correct. I don't know. My kitchen can throw some hands when it wants to. I found that out myself. And I conquered it. Congrats, Casper, conqueror of kitchens. I imagine you are saying that in jest, but it is true. In fact, I may put that title on my resume. Oh, put me as a reference. And what will you say if anyone calls you about me? Wait, I'm gonna change this to pancakes, because he made me pancakes. He said, is this the end? I'm scared of phone calls, I wouldn't pick up. I'd say your track record wise is a little iffy. I put out a funny voice, return they call the phone number. I'd say your track record work-wise is a little iffy. I mean, you're not doing a very good job with me, are you? You are hopeless. Are you feeling any better? Surprisingly, I feel as fit as a fiddle. How can a fiddle be fit or unfit? Great question. I'm sure someone smarter than me knows the answer. But yeah, I feel good actually. Good. Yes, that's good news. Very good. So I guess this is it then, right? Day 7. You coming to take my soul? Or will I get yours instead? There is a complication. Huh? Are you trying to weasel out of our bet? Hardly. I told you, I am honor bound to accept the outcome of our bet. But I'm afraid that currently I am dying. And I believe it is your fault. What? Is it that soul sickness thing? Did you spend too much time here? Now I feel bad for asking you to stay. It is something far, far worse. What? I've caught what you may refer to as a common cold. Oh. Casper, you made me worry it was something serious. Wait, but he said Green Reapers don't get sickness, like mortal sickness. It is serious. It's a cold. A Reaper does not catch colds. I told you, it is impossible for mortal virtues to take hold in my body. It has never happened to me before in all of it. It has never happened before in all of history. I have taken the souls of hundreds, thousands infected with illnesses. They have never touched me. It's impossible. It should be impossible. But right now, I am sick. It is terrible. How could you have caught it then? Did he kiss me? From sleeping next to me? I do not know. All I know is that I'm certain that I may perish by the end of the day. That seems a little dramatic. Me? But dramatic? Never. I am being completely serious. I know you are. Trust me, it'll pass. And if it does not, then I guess I win the bet. Yes, well, we agreed the limit was a week. That is only a few more hours from now. That means your soul is all mine. Correct. It is what we agreed to, and it is perfectly fair. But let me tell you now, if this happens, it will not stop another Reaper from being assigned to your case. I loathe the idea, more than anything. Someone else viewing you as I have. But I made the deal, and I will stick to it. What do you mean? Won't you stick around if I win? Mortal, do you not understand our arrangement? One of us must die at the end of it. Wait a second. Huh? That's not what I want. When I said I wanted your soul, I was mostly joking. I don't want you to die for me. You asked for my soul. There's little way to give a soul but dying. That was our agreement. Well, I've decided I don't like our agreement anymore. That matters little. It matters a lot. We agreed to it. Come on, I'm giving us both an out. I don't want you to die, and I also don't want to die. Let's call it off. It just wouldn't matter. If I don't take your soul, I am as good as dead anyway. There is no happy ending for either of us in this. Sad face. But there could be, you don't know for certain. Sorry, sunshine. I'll probably be dead from this god's forsaken cold before the day is out anyway. Before I die, there are some things I wanted to talk to you about, though. Stop saying you're gonna die. I seriously won't let that happen. If you're good at anything, it is not dying. That is actually what I wanted to talk about. I've always known there is something strange about you, Mortal. I have watched you for some time. How long is that? It's been a few years now. I was only ever supposed to take your soul. But I suppose even your radiance affects someone so shrouded in shadow like me. It is somewhat amazing, the way you capture people, so... I had never thought I would meet someone who could do it to me. I have done some research. I believe your soul is very unique, Zen. Have you ever had a sick friend or a family member or a colleague who then express that they feel better when they're around you? Oh, there was one time in school. A friend of mine fell over and scuffed her knee, so I took her to the school nurse. I swear there was so much blood, but by the time we got there, it was just a scratch. My friend said it must just have been my healing aura. Perfect. I knew I was correct. Correct about what? My soul is, well, I must balance it, but it is inherently darkness. It is death. That is something every Reaper must deal with. But I read of something even more rare than a Reaper's soul. A soul that is lightness and life. One that directly opposes that which I possess. I think that is what you have. I what? I don't think I have anything amazing like that. I have superpowers. That is what you're getting from our conversation? You have superpowers, that must mean I do too. You are still human. And mortal, I think. Whatever abilities your soul lends you will be much more mute, I suppose, than mine. Can I fly? No. Can I go invisible? I doubt it. Can I run super fast? You tell me. Okay. I just ran around my room. It was at a normal to less than normal speed. Perhaps your superpower is running at a normal speed. That's a lame superpower. Then perhaps your superpower is the power of annoyance. You're pretty good at that. I think that power only works on you, Grim. It certainly does. But I do believe there is something you can do. I think you have the ability to give away parts of your soul. Yours is the power of healing, but at the cost of yourself. It is a dangerous ability. Also, maybe you can't die. I am unsure about that one. This is insane. It is perfectly sane. And finally, a reasonable explanation as to why I am struggling with you so much. I don't know if that's the only reason. I think you just like me too much to kill me. Ugh, shut up. Are you sure though? Like, I know I'm hard to kill, but maybe this whole healing thing's just luck. There was a second reason I brought you those flowers. My soul had become unbalanced and I had a small bout of soul sickness. And being near you took it away. Just like that. Oh. Here, I thought you just liked me a lot. I do. I want to test my theory, but I brought them to you because I thought you deserved them. I mean, You deserve much more, but it is all I could give for the moment. Ugh, my brain is working incorrectly today. I cannot think straight. I don't know how you mortals handle all these illnesses. They are beyond inconvenient. I cannot even go anywhere to buy medicine. That medicine does not exist here. I could always give you some. I'll nurse you back to health, just like you did. That doesn't sound so bad. But I don't even know if your mortal medicines would make a difference to my body. We all have the same parts, don't we? Are we that different deep down? I cannot say I spend much time fiddling inside people to know. Oh? That's certainly one way of putting it. Seriously, you should work on your phrasing. How so? It is the truth. I have spent very little time inside. Ah. I see where your mind has gone once again. Forget my phrasing. You ought to work on that imagination of yours. We both know you like it. I'll be inside you soon, Grimmy. I'm kidding. That is not true. Please be inside of me. You do not know that, but I really do. Wait, what if normal medicine made you, like, mortal? What? What is the basis of that hypothesis? It came to me in a dream. A vision, pretty much. That is not basis for any kind of decent research. Human medicine will not turn me human. Maybe it'll make my organs or make me ill. But more likely it would do nothing. But what if it did work, huh? No more Mr. Green Reaper. You'd just be Casper. Well, it does not sound so bad. Would you even survive in the human world? Do you have any practical skills? What's that supposed to mean? You know, you're good at taking souls. Wait, are you even good at that? Day 7 over here and I still have my soul. Ugh. Yes, I am very proficient in it. Sure, let's just pretend that's for sure for a second. What else are you good at? Hacking computers with virus-filled apps, I guess? I am good at plenty. I am an accomplished cook. You are a girl failure. I mean a boy failure. Right. Definitely. I have a keen sense of style. Well, that's true. People tell me I am quite good looking. You should be a model if you ever become human. Who tells you that? You? Azrael? Okay, but that's not a skill. What would you even do as a job? Could you even get a job? There's no proof you even exist, right? Yeah, you need identification. Well, I was never born, so that is correct. I believe there are humans who can deal with these problems. Create false documents and such. That's mega illegal, but I respect it. And then I would get a normal human job like a regular mortal. Like being CEO of some large business. Wow. Such such big dreams, Casper. And then I would be rich and famous. Casper. You'd start out flipping burgers somewhere greasy. You can't just walk in and get a job as a CEO. Why not? Plenty of mortals walk into establishments, hand over their human resume, and then be hired on the spot. Uh-huh, of course. Maybe 50 years ago. I guess you could be a model or something. A model? I suppose my good looks would be well suited to the industry. Do you not find it unfair? Find what unfair? If I were to become a model, every other model in your realm would likely be forced to give up. Out of a job, how will they survive? You're such a piece of work, you know that? Thank you. Hey, answer this. Hey, answer this. Okay? Call. Pick up. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so cute. He's such a baby girl. Oh my god. I didn't mean to hit, except please, dear gods above, let this be a dream. Oh, you dream about me? Are you in your pajamas? I meant to say no. Oh my god. You are so cute. How embarrassing. I've had nightmare. Nightmare. I did not wish for you to see me in this state. To be fair, you saw me sick. You should have stayed at my place. I am fully capable of looking after myself. You can still be capable and let people help you. If you want, you can depend on me a little, Casper. I'll keep in mind. Keep it in mind. But I'm hoping this is something I will only have to experience once. Once is plenty enough, too much even. Sucks, huh? Now I can wonder. Yeah, I can understand why I was in bed all day long yesterday. Why aren't you in bed anyway? Go lay down, I can see the bed from here. Why? I want to speak with you. And I'm fine here, I won't let something so aggravating, minuscule, inferior. Look, I will not be defeated by this, okay? That's all I'm saying. Why'd you call me so suddenly anyway? You call me suddenly all the time. Can I not just call you because I want to? I was not prepared. I need to lock down that feature. Hey, don't do that. In a way, I understand I'm just that fantastic to talk to. You are pretty great. If I left it on you, you'd call every 2 seconds. An abuse of power, some may say. Ah yes, the mighty power of the call button. I have some self-restraint, Casper. Oh, to be able to lie. Man, I'm so glad you can't lie. That would be terrifying. I would only call occasionally. Maybe every few hours, week, or maybe monthly. Oh. Oh, Casper Waspy, don't make that face. I'm just kidding. I call you like every half an hour, I promise. You seem to think I have a lot of free time. You have free time right now. Yes, and I'll have to make it for it later. Also, by the way, hello, Azrael. Azrael? Might I say you are looking rather handsome today. I just have to tell you how cute you are. Cute? Yeah, I suppose he is. Cute, handsome, immaculate, all of the above. You should call him more often. I wish he was always around when we chat. I do not wish to restrict him too often. He is simply offering me comfort in these dire times. Azrael is his own man. He goes where he wants, does what he wishes, and deigns to spend spare moments with me. He loves you. I think dire might be an overstatement. This is the most harrowing moment of my life. But through it all, Azrael has been by my side, through all my highs and lows. How long have you had him? A long time. That is hardly an answer. I can't remember exactly. It's difficult. Time seems to blend together until its meaning is lost the more of it I have. Never felt the passage of time as much as I do now. Time passes for you, but I continues for I. Thanks for sharing it with me. But many, many years. He's still in such good condition. Of course he is. I help him maintain his appearance. It is my pleasure, truly. I'm honestly being selfish here. Mwahaha. Aw. Aw, you love him just as much as love Cinder. Oh. He is important to me. It's nice to know the Green Reaper can be sentimental. You're not that far from a human after all. I suppose so. So, did you buy him from a store deep in the pits of the underworld? No and no. He is a former resident of the mortal plane. Oh. Oh, you brought him. Oh, you bought him here? I guess that makes sense. He doesn't look very helly. I didn't buy him. Did you steal him? No, I am not some seasoned thief. Okay, I'm confused then. He was gifted to me, and I promised I would always care for him. Gifted to you? From someone like me? Okay, I want to know more about that. It was a mortal child. A child just gave you their toy? Yes, he did. The story is not a happy one. I don't mind sharing it with you, if you understand that. Of course, I'll listen. That child he was assigned to me. I've been assigned children many times before, so it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. He was quite young and was hospitalized when I went to ferry him over. It is my preference to take young mortals in their sleep, so they don't have to feel scared by my presence. If they go in peace, then the journey is easier on their soul. But he was awake. I was cloaked in glamour, so it shouldn't have mattered, but he saw right through it and he just smiled really softly and told me he had been waiting. He was not scared. His soul was incredibly strong, and he was incredibly brave, but his body was weak. It could not hold such a soul. He handed me Azrael and made me promise to look after him. Oh, Casper. It was my honor. Part of my duty is to show mortals do their best after life. And if that was the final tie keeping him bound to your plane, well, I was happy enough to ease that from his worries and ensure the safest possible passage for him. And did he get the safe passage? I took him to a bright and colorful afterlife. He went peacefully and even thanked me before I let him on his way. It was a long time ago now, but he has stuck with me. It must be this illness. It's making me sentimental. It's good to remember things like that. He left you a kind gift. Azrael? Yes, I do treasure him. No, I mean, he left you a piece of humanity. It was very kind of you to do that. Thanks, Sunshine. Did you name him Azrael? He was already named by his previous owner. A fine name for a fine reaper of souls. It's nice you kept it. I wouldn't dare to rename him. Stitched it. Huh? Huh? I hand-stitched his name on him, okay? So I would never forget. My life is a long one, forgetting is too easy. That's adorable. You're going to kill me from sweetness, Casper. Not possible. Doesn't matter, anyway. You and I both know I'm much too stubborn to actually die that easily. If anything in life is true, it is that. Can you show me your beautiful stitching work? No, Azrael is resting, just as I am. If you must know, I stitched it in red. Cute. Who would have thought that the Green Reaper takes up kneading in his spare time? It is not kneading, mortal. Sewing. And it was only one word. Well, do you like knitting? I have never tried, nor am I particularly interested in the idea of it. Damn, I was hoping you could knit me a blanket or something. Guess I'll have to do the knitting, I guess. It's never too late to learn, I suppose. Hey, Grim. Yes, Sunshine? I can't keep it to myself anymore or I'll think I'll explode. The hair clips? The hair clips? Remove this from remember a parish model. Never. One of them is a little skull. You are so predictable and cute. Mostly cute. Ugh. And a sunflower too. And you're too much sometimes. They're just hair clips. I was hot and wanted the hair off of my face. But it's hair clips on you. I literally never thought I'd see this. I can die happy now. You would allow death to claim you over hair clips? Everything I've tried you found lacking, but hair clips. How often do you wear them? I feel like I've been missing out. Wait, do you ever put your hair in a ponytail? I want to see that too. You know, since you get hot from time to time. To the hair clips or the ponytail? God, you're insistent. Rim. I had no energy to begin with, and now I feel like you have sucked out any that is remaining. Fine, yes, I clip it back when I wash my face and do my skincare. Is that not a normal use of clips? How adorable. Is that a common style in the underworld then? Common, no. I once knew a fellow Reaper who was quite into all of this stuff. Perhaps it rubbed off on me. All this stuff? Skincare, hair accessories, those kinds of things. In regards to whether I tie my hair up, yes, every now and then. Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I have an abundance of hair. One day you'll let me run my fingers through it. Who says I would agree? I think you'd get addicted to it. It's a nice feeling. Even better coming from me. Go on, say pretty please. If anyone will be begging, it won't be me. I'll go easy on you, Sunshine. Are we still talking about hair? What else will we be talking about? All this talk of begging. But really, I think you'd enjoy it. Me running my hands through your hair. Has anyone ever done that to you? No, I have not had anyone like that. It's nice. You're looking a little flushed. Not as flushed as you. I can't help my sickness. Just as you cannot help but be drawn to me. Shut up already. Bake me. Ugh. Hide your face with whatever is nearby. What are you doing now? Hiding behind a magazine? Sunshine, that doesn't make me disappear. La la la, if I can't see you, you don't exist. That is completely false. You should not spread lies so easily. Who said that? Casper? Never heard of him. More falsehoods. Sunshine? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just caught my finger on the paper. It's just a paper cut. You should be more careful. Paper cuts are... Casper? Sunshine, which finger did you cut? My ring finger. My thumb on my right hand. My ring finger. To think a tiny incision could cause that amount of pain. What are you saying? There's a cut on my finger. Suddenly, abruptly, without warning. This is not good. Not good at all. This is something I have experienced occasionally, but not spontaneously. In the same place? The exact same place. How could that happen? Wait, I think... Wait here for a second. Casper? Where'd you go? I know it's here somewhere. What are you looking for? I'm trying to find a particular tome. I'm having little success. I'll message you when I find it, okay? Don't strain yourself too hard. You're sick, Casper. Rest up. I'm fine, Sunshine. Wait for me, okay? Always. Well, I said I'd wait, but I don't actually have much to do. I thought about eavesdropping on my neighbors, but I think whoever lived next door actually moved out of nowhere. Isn't that strange? I think they have some huge secret they're hiding, but I guess I'll never find out now. No. Today's day 7. But I've still got my soul. I think we've kinda danced around the issue all day. But there was this flyer put under my door about some outdoor Twilight festival that's being held tomorrow. Not Twilight like vampires. Twilight like, the time of day. You know what my first thought was? Wouldn't it be fun to go with Casper? And then I remembered that one of the two of us would likely be dead by tomorrow, so it made me kinda sad. Not the thought of being dead. I mean, that sucks. But the thought that we'd already run out of time. Even going to watch some fireworks together wouldn't be possible. I've enjoyed our time together. Really enjoyed it. Which is silly because I only responded to you in the first place because, well, I thought it'd be funny. Are you just talking to yourself? Fuck! A Green Reaper. I'm not. Wait. I am a Green Reaper. Thought you were going to say something absurd and frankly incorrect. Ugh. Sunshine, I found it. What is it? The Beginner's Guide to Soul Bridges. That is not a real book. It's real. I have not read this for many years. There was no need. Let's see. Yes. The effects of linking two souls together can be stronger if the souls are inherently compatible, or two parts of a whole. One whole. Oh, look at this cute little gif. Wait, that's why you're sick? And the cut? I believe it to be so. Linking souls usually only has minor effects. I can travel our bridge to inspect your soul. We can hear each other's voices in our heads, but it's temporary. It's supposed to be, at least. It should have worn off by now. I only left the tiniest bit of my soul within you, after all. So, we're compatible or something? Let's not jump to conclusions here. What would cause our connection to suddenly deepen like this? Your love for me? And my infatuation for you, dear Casper? Oh. Last night. Why would that make it... We touched. You took off your gloves and touched my forehead. Remember that weird sap? This will not do. God, this is the worst thing to ever happen to me. A soul of shadow and a soul of sunshine. God, why did I do this to myself? Hey, come on, it's not that bad. You and I are explicitly linked. For who knows how long? For the week? A month? A year? Forever? This is not a safe thing for either of us. If either of us are hurt, the other will feel it. I am overcome with the soul sickness. You, a human, will be touched by it. I have never heard of a human being affected by it. I do not know if you would survive it. You get sick, I get it too. I take your soul. Likely my soul will go too. You win the bet and now you take my soul? You die too. That's less than ideal. The understatement of the century. So we just cancel the bet. I cannot. I must take your soul or die trying. If I do not move you on soon, someone else will just step in to take my place. Then how about extending it? Just for a few days. You've been after me for years, surely a few more days is fine. Well, just while I try to reverse our connection. If my head will just stop hurting. It'll be alright, I'm here for you. Your presence is making it worse. Oh. Well, you're still stuck with me. It seems we have a few more days together. No more than 3, okay? It will be too dangerous otherwise. So if we get to day 10 and don't have a plan, we're both dead. Doomed by the narrative. Doesn't sound so bad. I suppose there are worse people to die with. We could go to the afterlife together. Unlikely. Or rather, that's not possible. Why not? There's no afterlife for a Green Reaper. Never once in my entire existence have I guided a Reaper to their afterlife. Oh. That's sad. There's a festival tomorrow? Some kind of one. I only just heard about it. Very well. I shall keep it in mind. For now, I am going to collapse on my bed, scream a little in frustration, roll around in anger, then hug Azrael. Good day. Oh, Casper. The dawn of a new day, an 8th day to your bed that should never have existed. You roll out of bed, put on your favorite outfit, and can't help but grin when you see the sun shining in your window. Was it always so warm, so bright? Likely, but it still feels especially nice today. You are alive. Okay, I'm gonna save it here because it's getting a bit long, which is not what I expected, but it's also very nice. So this is where I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun playing this. We're gonna continue next stream, I think, probably. Anyway, please consider buying the DLC. It's really worth it if you really enjoyed the game. The game itself is free, the DLC doesn't cost much, just support the creators. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Good night. Or good morning. I'm going to bed. Bye bye.